The 70.3 World Championship fell 4 weeks before Kona. People sometimes forget that Craig's background is at Olympic and 70.3 distance racing. He won the first ever 70.3 World Championship in Clearwater, and he's looking to do it again here in Vegas.
Yeah, it's tough. It's going to be a tough race. It's in a similar mold to something like Muskoka or St. Croix. You know, some courses, I guess, have a hilly run, then a flat bike, or vice versa. Very few sort of challenge you across the boards. I guess a challenging bike ride and a challenging run, and throw in maybe some wind and some heat and a great field. So it's going to be an interesting race, very competitive race, and I think you're going to need to pay attention to things like your pacing and nutrition very, very carefully.
I haven't contested this distance, a world title at this distance since '07, and you know, I've only contested 3. I've had 2 firsts and a 4th, so I think it's always been my best distance. That's how I feel. I made no secret of that, and I think you know, when you look back at my career, I think the last 6 or 7 years I've only been beaten at this distance 5 or 6 times. So I've been very consistent. But the last 4 or 5 years, I just haven't been able to contest the World Championship 70.3 because it's come after Kona. And you know, coming off a tough Ironman race in October, it's very hard to recover and prepare for a flat, fast 70.3 race against guys like Raylert and Osplay and O'Donnell and Gambles, who are specifically training for a flat, fast course. The timing just never really worked for me the last 5 years, but now it does. So, you know, I won one on the flat, fast course at Clearwater, and now I've won one on the hard, hilly course of Vegas. So it means a lot. Like I say, I've always felt this is my best distance. So to have 2 world titles at this distance and 2 at the Ironman, I think it's sort of nice symmetry.
Craig Alexander is a lunch pail, blue collar kind of guy. He understands that to win, you have to put in the time and work harder than everyone else. His efforts paid off big time in Las Vegas. Dave Scott, Mark Allen, and Peter Reed are the only male athletes to win 3 or more Ironman World Championships. One question remains. Has Craig Alexander done enough to become the 4th?